Basically, to watch a streaming service like Paramount Plus or Netflix or whatever, you would have to have a BBC licence fee. That's what they're saying.
It basically means that anybody with internet would have to pay the licence fee, because if you can stream, you'd have to pay the licence fee.
Right.
So it means that everybody would have to pay
So it's a way of getting
everybody to pay it.
More people paying for their licence fee, even though you already are paying for
even if you don't watch the
streaming
BBC.
service. I'm going to get the views now of this. We've got Norman Baker and we've got Claire Muldoon with us today. Norman, what do you think? What do you think of that situation?
I think it's important that the BBC, for all its faults, continues to exist and continues to be there as our prime broadcast, with due respect to GB News, ITV and everybody else. Because what you see in America is an absolute aberration in terms of news coverage, where you, in fact, can't rely on what's being told to you because everything's biased. You see that from the newspapers. Naturally, they've got editorial views. We rely on our traditional broadcasters for balance. And if we end up with the BBC having no money and therefore wilting on the vine, as it were, that's going to be a very serious matter. Of course, what's happening is more people are using streaming services, more people are using internet, and fewer people are actually watching television in the way they used to watch television. So we have to recognise the situation has to change because fewer people are now buying licences, and that absolutely is death by a thousand cuts.
Claire?
Well, it's not just the process of the licence fee, it's the BBC itself. The public have lost confidence in the British broadcaster because of X, Y and Z talent that they've had that we're not allowed to call talent anymore. But we must remember what they do. They are one of the only news teams in the whole world that actually have independent British broadcasting journalists in every single corner of the world that's there to report on news. Not a lot of people have that in terms of output. And I think it's really important that we don't move to adverts all the time, to really rubbish drama, and we mustn't forget actually what the BBC gives us.
Yeah,